Hi everyone, and welcome to Reflections of the Soul. My name is Mercedes. I am an intuitive guide and your soul alchemist for today. Today this message is going out to all of the fire signs. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for Sagittarius. We're going to tap into the energy of what transformation is Sagittarius going through. So the transformation that Sagittarius is going through is probably going to be a bit lonesome, but you can appreciate solitude in many different ways. Solitude helps you reflect within yourself on the things that you need to change and the things that you need to fully embody. It'll also help you, it'll help light the way for you, I feel like. This lunar eclipse full moon in Sagittarius is really going to show you what you need to see. And at the bottom of the deck for this transformation, the underlying causes is that you're going to be protecting your energy. You're going to only be holding space for what you want in your life and not settling for anything less than that. You know, you're not just gonna let any of these energies into your space all willy-nilly when they're not even giving you what you want. But it has to be an equal give and take. You have to remember that as well. Sagittarius, we're gonna pull a card for what energy that you need to be embodying through this transformation. We had several cards jump out. So we have the eagle again. We just had the eagle come out in Aquarius, but it was from another deck. So the eagle came out reversed. Maybe it's trying to say that you need to realign your focus. You need to realign your focus on what it is that you're going to be landing on, because if you don't have focus, then you're just going to crash and burn. Now we have the lamb. You have to be honest with yourself about how pure your intentions really are, how authentic your intentions are, how gentle your approach to things are. I don't know, something just feels off. Just feels off. So you have to make sure that you're not off. You have to make sure that you're on. You have to make sure that you're on point. I'm just being drawn to the center, and maybe there is a disconnection happening with you and your spiritual self, you and your higher self. And then we have elk energy. We also have like a lot of fire around this elk as well. I feel like there's a lot of power, a lot of force behind this energy, and you can't force things. You have to remember that you cannot force what you want to happen. Elk is very alert. You have to stay alert. You have to, stay alert to the red flags. That's what I'm getting right now. You have to stay alert to the red flags. So we're gonna pull a final message from Spirit for Sagittarius through this full moon in Sagittarius lunar eclipse. Feels like it's a mess. Like, what is this? What is happening right now? Sagittarius, are you a mess? The rainbow. I pulled the one that was sticking out here. So we have the rainbow for Sagittarius, and the rainbow came up reversed. So you might be wanting to evaluate if there is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. Is it an illusion, or is it a truth? And I think that's what the full moon is going to show you. It's going to show you whether there is illusion happening for you or if it is solid. Because this rainbow is transparent. You never know until you reach that point, but how long are you going to journey to reach that point? That's what Spirit's saying. We have the hummingbird at the bottom of the deck. I feel like the hummingbird is just like ready to move on. all this moon energy here too. Ready to move on. And I just accidentally dropped the next card on the top, and it's the Luminous Warrior. I feel like that's a great card for Sagittarius. Sagittarians are a warrior. They carry the bow and arrow. And once you shoot that arrow forward, there's no going back. You'll definitely know what's right. You'll know it in your gut. That's what we have for Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to share in the comments what you're experiencing through this lunar eclipse and full moon in Sagittarius, leave that down there as well in the comments. And I look forward to connecting with you guys again. If you would like to connect with me even more, there will be links down below for my social media platforms. So hope to see you over there. That fire energy is flowing. We're gonna move on to our lovely Leos, and we're going to find out what transformation Leo is going through, as well as any embodiment advice for that sign, and then a message from Spirit. If I wasn't a Pisces, I'd be a Leo. So we're gonna pull for Leo. What transformation is Leo going through?
What transformation is Leo going through?
All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like Leo has some righteous, self-righteous energy going on right now through this full moon in Sagittarius. And I haven't pulled any clarification yet for any of the other signs, but I'm going to right now for Leo. Let's clarify what this transformation is saying for Leo. Woo! All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card, and then a couple of my other cards just flew over here. Leo's transformation. Leo is ready to move on mentally. Leo is ready to move on mentally. I feel like this is what that's saying. You're willing to do whatever it takes to move on mentally, because this transformation, and I feel like you already know this because these two cards just came up, like the Queen of Cups is intuition all the way, balanced emotions, and then you also have the World card, so you really are moving into a new cycle, Leo. You really are transforming and opening yourself up to the truth of who you really are, the truth, the creative truth, the truth of who you really are. You know, it just feels so powerful. This transformation that is happening for you is powerful. And, you know, whether you are consciously praying to the universe about what you want and what you want to happen, you are always in that connection with Source, and Source always knows what will be the guiding light for you. And I feel like this transformation that's happening is your guiding light. It's your way to yourself. It's your way to your own personal power and your intuition. It's your way to protecting your emotions. Yeah, that's a big deal. The World card and the Queen of Cups there for you. Let this light illuminate those shadows so that you no longer have to deal with them anymore. Let the light cleanse whatever needs to go so that you can move on through this cycle and surrender. I feel like there's a lot of surrendering that's going to have to happen for you through this transformation, Leo. What energy does Leo need to embody?
What animal energy does Leo need to embody? What animal energy?
Does Leo need to embody? Holy shit. All these cards just fell. Oh my god! And guess what? Look what else I found down there. So I found the King of Wands on the ground. It must have fell out at the same time. Excuse me, earlier when I was shuffling for the Seven of Swords. And that's Leo as strong-willed Leo energy right there. So if you're ready to move on, then you need to move on. Energy does Leo need to embody? I accidentally mixed up those cards when I got so excited about the King of Wands. We have the Fox. We have the Fox. fox? What is the fox saying that Leo needs to embody? I feel like maybe there's some type of strategy or like motive that you need to follow. Whatever your motive is. You know, foxes can be very sly and sneaky, but I don't feel like you're needing to be sly and sneaky unless you need to get a late night creep on. The fox energy is just very piercing. It's very elusive. Duh. So the fox is very elusive. You like, they're fast. You really can't catch them. They're sly. They're really good at maneuvering energy. So you really need to be good at maneuvering through this energy. You need to be strategic on maneuvering through this energy. And maybe even, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. I have the lizard here, and that's so funny because it's fire energy and you're a Leo, and all over the wands, suit of wands is little lizards. So you're really having to maneuver through this Leo energy with a strategy and maybe even a little bit of blending in. That's kind of like what I'm feeling, because all this, like the lizard doesn't really stand out. It's kind of camouflaged in there. We're gonna pull a message from Spirit for Leo. What does Spirit have to tell Leo through this full moon in Sagittarius, through this transformation? The arrow. It's so funny. I was just telling Sagittarius that the arrow, once you launch the arrow forward, it doesn't ever travel back to you. You have to aim for what you want, release it, and then go get it. Right? Does that make sense? What you want is at a distance, but to be able to get what you want, you have to focus to be able to pull that bow and arrow back so that you can launch this rocket in the direction of what you're wanting to manifest and how you're wanting to feel. And that can really help you along your path. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Jaguar. The Jaguar is probably telling you to do a little bit of shadow work along with light work, along with moving through this energy and trusting in the divine that you're being led to the right place at the right time. All right, Leo, that's all I have for you. And I hope that you have a lovely full moon. If you resonated with this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment about how you are connecting with this message and what this message means for you, I would love to know down in the comments below. And I will catch you next time. All right, so we're gonna jump right in to our Aries full moon reading for this lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Welcome, Aries. Aries is my moon sign. What transformation is Aries going through?
What transformation is Aries going through during the time of this full moon in Sagittarius?
All right, we have Three of Swords. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Well, you know, the cure to the pain is in the pain. So to be able to get through whatever it is that is causing this energy in your life right now, Aries, you have to feel. You cannot not feel this energy. Otherwise, you are going to be suppressing some really dark shit. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician reversed. So you're feeling very disconnected from this heartache, from this turmoil, from this pain that you're experiencing. This pain is not physical. It's like head and heart. Like you're tired, you're exhausted, you're just unable to regain your power. You're unable to regain your power through this. And I just need some more information for Aries. Like, how are they gonna come out of this transformation? The Devil card is you're being pulled in in a direction that doesn't feel good to you. And it might be a relationship that is causing this to just feel awful. Like you don't want to be toyed, you don't want to be manipulated, and this transformation is helping you see that and helping you find your way out of it, I hope. One more card for Aries transformation. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands that flipped over. The Knight of Wands represents a persistent passion. I feel like it's allowing you to be free and to go at your own pace and to go along with the music that's within your soul. And you're not going to be able to experience this until you get out of that relationship that's manipulating you and making you feel bad, because you have the power to create worlds. You have the power to make yourself feel better. You have the power to birth new life. Sorry, this just came out real serious for Aries. Shit got real. Shit got real. I feel for y'all. Feel for whatever you're going through. And I see that transformation happening for you, because it just is, you know, who do you want to be here? Who do you want to be? I don't think you want to be her. You want to be her. So you got to get from underneath what's causing that pain for you. And it's so good that you're experiencing this, but you are no longer going to be able to be controlled by this situation. You're setting yourself free. You're choosing to create a new beginning for yourself. What energy does Aries need to embody? Oh my gosh, the cards are like so crazy for the fire signs right now. Y'all are really like going haywire. You're not having an easy time through this full moon, I feel like. All right, Aries, what energy does Aries need to embody? The octopus reversed. So the octopus is water energy. And I feel like you're trying to get a grip on your emotions. You're trying to figure out how it is that you're going to be able to get a grip on your emotions. Because you're going to take on the energy of whatever you're surrounded by. This is not a pleasant energy to be in. You're either trapped in a space that's too small for you, or you have your tentacles on something that is poisonous for you, you know? So you need to embody a more balanced approach. The octopus is in the shadows of the water. Like, you don't see octopuses on the surface. They're more in the depth of the waters in the oceans, and you might have to take some time during this full moon while the light is illuminating these shadows to discover them, to be able to set you free so that you're not bound. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nightingale, and what's coming to me is, you know, what story do you want to tell? Do you want the story to be of light, or do you want to keep sitting in the darkness? Because you have light within you to create light around you. Message from Spirit for Aries. Message from Spirit for Aries through this transformation. What message does Spirit have for Aries? Alright, so we have Earth and the Holy Mountain. So I feel like you're really going to need to ground. You're really going to need to get connected with Mother Nature. Maybe it has to do with PMS if you're a woman. But also being on the Holy Mountain means that you're communing with the divine. You're communing with all that is, and you're sitting in prayer, you know, speaking into existence what you want to happen, and sending any energy that doesn't feel good to you right back to the earth. I feel like that's what these cards are trying to tell you right now, and what Spirit is wanting you to know. Like, you hold the power. You see that? Like, look. At the top of the mountain, you have all the power you need. So you need to keep on your journey. You need to dive into your shadows. You need to experience everything. Like, the cure to the pain is in the pain. And I think I said this at the beginning of this reading. That's all I have for Aries today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you resonated with this content, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you would like to share your experience, I want to connect with you more on a deeper level. Share your experience through this lunar eclipse full moon in Sagittarius in the comments below. And if you're wanting to connect even further, I'll leave some links down in the description box to connect you to my social media pages. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful full moon.